welcome to my channel Insight. Today I'm here with you with the curriculum of class 10th, Unit 1, Chapter 1, Use of Statistic in Data Science. As we talked about the syllabus in class 9th previously, we will be talking about how to use statistic in data science, how to make sense out of the data. That is really important to get more sets, uh, more meaning, more insight from the data. It is very important to get the data, filter from a huge set of data. Data set may consist of millions of records. It can consist thousands, millions of records. But how to extract the data which is useful to us? So can we do it? Then the question comes, what are subsets? If I define subsets, it says division of small set of data from a large set of data is known as subset. So definition in itself explains that when we are working on huge large data set or huge data set, then to work on a certain problem, we need to extract the data. When we extract the data, we say we have extracted a subset from the large set of data. Why is it useful? The subsetting of data is useful indexing feature for accessing object element, the elements which you need for prediction, which you need for analysis, which you need for classification, when you need for grouping. There are various purpose for it, depending on why you are working on data, what is the purpose, what is the mindset on working on the data. We can also say it can be used for selecting variables. It can also be used for filtering variables and observation. Why subsetting helps? How does it help? So we say that this help us to observe just the required set of data by filtering out unnecessary content. Unnecessary content doesn't mean that the content which you are not extracting or taking for observation is not meaningful. But for a given situation, it is not required. So any unnecessary content is referred to the content which is not needed for your application or the kind of situation you are handling. The necessary content is always extracted from the data set to work upon. Now, the data set can be divided into row-based subset, column-based subset, data-specific subset. So I will be guiding you about row-based subset on the basis of an example. My example, I'll be using Python to help you understand how to extract data and how to work upon it in a minimum set of steps. So this is the data I'm using. This is the data of employee. We have 10 records in this. As you can see, employee ID 1 till 10 all are in order. We have details of 10 employees, employee ID, full name, age, gender, department, and salary. How can we work with data in Python? To work upon and extract the data, we will be using Pandas. So the very first step, what I have to do is import Pandas as PD. My first step, because I need data frames to construct my data, the extracted data. I want to keep the whole data in my data frame, and after that, I wish to work upon it. So, to create the data frame, before I have to work on something, I will be creating the list of details given in different column. So, my first column is employee ID. I will be using one of the name by myself, emp id, and will create a list of, as you can see, square bracket, I have already explained in my previous video. Square bracket, we are creating a list of employee id. In the second case, as the data is given in the picture, we will be following the same order. We are not shuffling, otherwise the records will be disturbed. So we have to make sure that everything happens systematically. Now with this, you can see we can have the data for the employee name also. So how to write the name? Again, we will be preparing a list of name for the employee. Employee name will be having the first name as John Doe, then Jane Smith, then David Lee, Lisa Chain, so on. So please have a look. This is how we have created the list of names. Because employee ID is a numeric data, we have maintained them, separated them using comma, and we have not enclosed the numeric data in quotes, whereas the name of people are text data. It's a string. That is why we have enclosed all the values in quotes. Similarly, we can have employee age, employee gender, employee department, and employee salary. So these are the list we have created to record the data. So all records, all the values are kept in the order which has been displayed in the table: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then the names, then the age, the gender, the department, and the salary. Now, coming to step 2, what we will do is we will create a dictionary. What is the purpose of creating a dictionary? Dictionary can record the headers along with the data we have created. So employee ID, as you can see here, can be written as the key, and the corresponding value will be the employee ID. So this is what we will be doing, and we will be doing this for all the list we have prepared, and we will record them in one of the dictionary like this. So what we are doing is we have written employee ID, that is the key, the colon differentiate the key value pair, and employee ID is the list. We have associated the full name with employee name, age with EMP age, gender. So if I say what is gender referring to, it is referring to the list EMP gender which has the value male, female. If I say salary as the key, what EMP salary is referring to is the salary that is listed here. Right. So after doing this, after creating the dictionary, what we have to do? We have to create our data frame. But before that, I would like you to see the output, how a dictionary is getting displayed. So we will print the records. So let us execute the first statement of creation of list. The stick says that it has been executed successfully without any error. Let's play it again. So now you see automatically the EMP ID is replaced with the set of values, all the values. Full name is replaced with EMP list, EMP name list. Similarly, we have age, we have gender, we have department, and we have salary. All the values has been updated in the dictionary. Now all employed ID, we have the list of values. For full name, we have the list of values. Now in the next step, what we'll do is we will organize the data in a data frame. So how do we create a data frame? To create a data frame, first we need to write the name of the object which we are referring as the object of data frame. So I have picked up the name employee equal to, now I will be using the object, the alias of PD. Pandas PD to create a data frame. Pandas is the Python module which provides me data frame and lot of statistical function which will help me to work on the data. So I will write PD dot. You will see the word data frame here. Data frame. Put the bracket and give the name of the dictionary. Give the name of the dictionary. And then let's print the data frame. So you will see an organized view of the data, wherein you can see the employee ID are listed here, full name is here, age, gender, department, salary, everything is listed here, right? In the next step, what we will do, we will first sort the data as in a question which I gave you in the lab assignment. What we are supposed to do is we are supposed to sort the data. We are referring to the worksheet. So the question says we have to sort the data. How to sort the data in a data frame? There are functions like sorting by index or sorting by values. So what we'll be doing is we will write employee data frame and put a dot. So dot gives me the function of sort which I can use to sort the values of a data frame. So let me write S, maybe it gives me the function faster. Sort values. So we can sort index also, we can sort values also. We have to sort values. The criteria for sorting is that we have to sort by age. By equal to. What is the value we have to provide? Age. That is the column header you have to provide, column header. This is the reference because this is the key to refer all the values. So we have to use the key here in the by. Employee.sort values. On playing this, you may see the data has been sorted in an ascending order of the age. So this is our recorded data and this is the change sorted data. But the sort values function does not make a permanent change in employee. So we have to record the same data in a different data frame. In the different data frame. So what we'll do is, for your knowledge, I am using one of the variable like sorted data is equal to sorted data. I can write frame also, sorted data frame. So sorted underscore data frame is a new data frame object which will have all the employee data but the sorted one. So it will be different from this one. This is the original employee data, which when sorted will provide me this data is now recorded in sorted data frame. I will execute it again, right? You cannot see any output because we have to print it. So here comes the value, sorted data frame like this. So you can see the values are coming in a sorted way as we saw earlier by age. So all the data has been sorted by age. Let us go to the B part of the question. Now B part said extract the top 3 rows. This is the whole data set we have. All the records you are seeing is the total data set we have, which consists of 10 records. What we have to do is row subsetting. We have to extract the top 10 rows, top 3 rows, sorry, top 3 rows. So to extract top 3 rows, we will be using one of the function which is associated with data frame, that is head. So when head is used, it will give me the top 3 records from the data frame. So 3 is what? It is the n value. By default, if you don't provide any value, it will return top 5 records. So if you want any specific number of records, you need to mention here like this. So you are able to extract the top 3 rows. And in the last part, what we are supposed to do is we have to extract the bottom 2 rows. To extract the bottom 2 rows, we will use a function called tail. And again, tail by default gives me 5 bottom rows, to which I have to specify how many number of rows I wish. I want 2 bottom records. So that way I have provided n value as 2. If I don't specify anything, it will return me 5 bottom records, which you can test easily. So keep practicing. We will soon upload the video for column subsetting and then data subsetting. Thank you.